forceful. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for this to go live. Whoa! Okay, I'll go on that. Yeah.
Hello. Can the people in the front hear me? Just wave at me if you can hear me. This is so important. This is like important times 10,000. So Jess and I have been running the Rumble House for 12 years. It used to be Gorilla House. And this is our last 7 months. And it costs us a lot of money to keep this place open. And usually we break in. Sometimes we have to. That's my other life. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
The only thing that's going to keep us open right now till we get to summer, because in the summer it's crazy. All the people come in, they want to buy the art, and they love it. But right now, most of the people that are going to buy the art are buying it from home. So then we say, hey, can you share the link? And Jess is super sweet. She goes, okay, guys, let's share the link. And everybody goes, yeah. And then this is a funny story I tell every week. We used to need to get everybody off the Wi-Fi so we could broadcast early on. Our signal's so high that you could probably cook an egg on your head now. But we'd be blocked. Our signal would be blocked, and I come on the line and I go, hey, can everybody just jump off the Wi-Fi for a second because we got a broadcast? And everybody like, yeah. And then I go, if you don't get off the Wi-Fi, I'm going to change the password. And then all of a sudden, everybody pull their phones out of their pockets and actually get off the Wi-Fi. We don't need you off the Wi-Fi now, but we do need something. We need you to find Rumble House, whether you use Instagram, old people use Facebook, we're on YouTube, and then you got to find some kind of social media and click share. And this is the worst part. It's going to tell us when you click share. So if you don't click share, and I'm like, did you guys all share the link? They're like, yeah, but nobody shared the link. So that's what's keeping us open right now.
Yeah.
And 2 months ago, we had this crazy week where this guy came in. Can I tell the story? Are we online?
We're online.
Oh, how do I tell the story? The guy came in and he needed a wheelchair replaced. So we just bought him a new wheelchair. And then the tough part is that's 2 months ago. We were $1,900 short before we bought him the wheelchair. So these are tight days for us. It's free to come. It's free to take part. It's free to hang out. I know like a lot of you like to write, which is awesome, but if you could keep it off our block on Wednesdays, everybody on the block blames me for all the graffiti on this block. So hit it on a Thursday or Friday, I don't care. But Wednesdays, they're like, it's that Rumble House again. And then they make me clean their walls. So, but please, if you could share the link, that's what's going to keep us open. And, if you hate us, don't share the link. And it's super obnoxious, but I'm asking for help.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Also, if you guys want to come this way and become part of the audience, it makes the auction way more fun. Like I said, there'll be people at home betting on us. There's 6 people with us right now. So we're sinking. The ship is sinking. But if you guys come over this way, we won't feel so weird having the auction by ourselves. Plus, you're going to miss out on all the awesome blacklight fun stuff. And Jess sings at the end. And this is our 574th Wednesday in a row. Sometimes I'm a teacher, and sometimes they book me things on Wednesdays. I'm like, dude, I've been in the same place every Wednesday for the last 575 Wednesdays. Where is my phone?
I don't know. You find your phone to do the sharing too, and then we'll start.
All right, so
There's 9 people with us now.
Everyone joining new, just wanting to make sure everyone knows how to do it. The artists set their own minimum bid, so the artist keeps half of their sale and half just goes to pay rent, like Rich was saying. Rich and I give all of our sales to the space, because if we don't, we have to pay the rent anyways. And then, so we just want to make sure everyone feels good when they're setting their own minimum bids, and that's all good. And people bidding, text 403-629-7424 with your bids.
403-629-7424.
And we are going to start pulling pieces up. And then if you have any questions going forward, just let us know if you want to see any pieces that you see in the space. All right, I'm going to begin. So first, for instance,
Did you find my phone?
no, do you have your watch on?
No.
Do you want me to?
Did I give you the phone and say, hey, charge this? It needs to be charged?
No. I
Did
can
I
call
plug
it.
it in over here? That would have been super smart. Not here.
Oh,
Is that it?
yes.
I think it's over there because I was hoping. Hello?
No, that
Oh,
was me.
you
I was
calling?
calling. Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Okay, Rich on this phone. That's important for the bids. Okay, so I was going to talk to you about this to get in the groove of what we're doing. This is by Brenda. It is a lovely piece of glass. She's a glass artist and she has brought down her collection.
Did you share the link for if you click invite there and put it there?
Can you hold it?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Is that the same gal that
Yeah.
makes all my stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a couple early.
Right on.
Hi,
You-
Alex and Allie.
You and I don't think of the same stuff. Do you know why? Because when you set up this camera, you put the light right next to the camera. And so I'm thinking, wow, that's going to heat up the camera. And you're thinking, I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, it looks nicer when you're like
Yeah.
through
Do you see
the
how
looking
close
glass.
the light is to the camera? If you go higher.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay.
So opening to Brenda's is $35. Lovely original piece of glass.
Lovely Brenda.
Okay, I'll do it.
35 to Scott. Lovely. I'm gonna put that down and I will write
Kelly
that.
says ding and sent a cat video.
This is also by Brenda, and I wanted to show it looks like purple confetti.
Don't sit down, my foot's up.
Opening is 35 as well. Goblet. Purple confetti. It looks like the lilac bushes. Lilac wine.
I need to see.
So text 403-629-7424 if you would like to bid on any pieces. This is by Georgia. My favorite trees in the springtime, the apple blossoms. Opening is $10. Lovely apple blossom time by Georgia. Opening is $10.
Oh, let me see. And I shared it there.
Maybe Zach will find it.
Is Eden Rose here?
Eden?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Eden are here?
No.
I guess not.
Just wanted to thank Eden Rose for sharing.
Oh, maybe online. All right.
Rich has
A number of
Made some really beautiful watercolors this week.
I like that.
So this one has really beautiful movement. I like that they're kind of integrating and disintegrating
Mhm.
and dancing. And it could be one person and snapshots like a Muybridge, and it could be, my mom said it looked like the Salome's dance. I really like that. So opening is $10 for this lovely piece.
20.
$20 to Scott. I should start writing things down.
I love that.
Actually, I really do too. The colors
Yeah,
are so
yeah.
bright.
The movement.
So Brenda,
So
Scott, Rich, 20. Perfect. So this
one's currently at $20 to Scott.
Which one?
This one.
Hold me close, tiny dancers.
Really beautiful. Then we got Mr. Fox. I really love how intricate the background got.
I bid 10.
Yeah, Kelly bid 10 on this one to start the bids. Text 403-629-7424 if you'd like to bid on any of these lovely pieces. Okay. Sorry. So the themes tonight were sharks and ships and journeys. And this is the one that Alex brought down. This is by Alex.
How much for the fox?
Fox is currently at $10.
It's at 10.
So this is by Alex, acrylic on canvas. Opening is $50 for this lovely piece, Astral Journey. It is called Be
It
Free.
says 15 for the fox.
15 for the Fox to Leanne.
20.
Okay, it's at 20 now.
Terrifying. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have your phone after, or are you? Okay.
After what?
Okay, no, it's okay. All right, I will keep showing the pieces. So this is a really cool one by Tiana. The Intense Stare of Medusa. Really clean lines. Beautiful shading. Opening is $100 for this lovely piece. Text 403-629-7424 if you'd like to bid on any of the pieces you've seen. And if you missed the opening bids, don't feel bad about texting and asking what their opening bids are. Sorry. Pause game. Okay, so. This is Surprise Box.
This is by Allie. She's making these really beautiful little polymer pendants. And this is a really cute little set of earrings. Opening is $20 by Allie. And Zach's joining us. Fun. Hi.
I'm back, baby.
Fun. Okay, so. Allie.
I still haven't shared it. I'm working on it.
What is, are those bids?
No,
Okay.
it'd be nice if they were.
Would be nice. Just grabbing pieces.
So this is by Morgan. Hand stretched canvas, acrylic. Opening is $50.
Is that Morgan Paul?
Yeah.
I think we have to give that back to him.
Okay.
Because that's been in the auction for a long time.
It's a cool piece.
It is a cool piece, but we need to.
Is he still writing?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And by Jack.
Where do you think I put that laptop?
I don't know. This is by Jack.
There's only so many places it could be.
Really cool details. Opening $80 for this beautiful piece.
Is it under all that paper?
I don't think so.
Got some Bose energy. Bose vibes.
Cool. Yeah, it's cool to see the in. Oh, look.
It's cool to see the in focus and the out of focus. And you see different facial features coming in and out. Very cool. So opening is 80 for this one.
Yeah, kind of got some doctor vibes too.
I was gonna say, look, I was just seeing this one. I was just gonna say that because it's a
Oh, gotta be quicker than that.
look.
Doc T, what up?
So that's a dock door. Cool metallics. Opening 30 for this one.
Ooh,
Is this a day dock here? Oh, 2019. There. Very cool. Just 5 years ago already. And if you want very vintage, it's so funny to talk about vintage. This is that 2015? This is by Selfismo, who is living in Miami now. He left for the warmer shores. Opening is 20 for this one.
We fought so hard for him to stay in Canada, and now he just lives on the beach.
Paints and just gives paintings away. It's like, why were we fighting for you to stay in the cold? Like, we love him, obviously,
I
but
do love him, but like he has such a better life.
This is another one of his $20 opening bid from 2013. Even vintagier.
whoa.
That's awesome. That's so good. Yeah, there's so many people that we met, and they were like in high school when we met them at Gorilla House, and they're like adults. It's pretty fun. All right.
Rich. Oh,
I'm hanging out. I don't need to bring anything.
I can hold and do this. Let me do this. Ugh, this
Wow.
is a gorgeous piece painted on a table that we have had for a long time.
One of my favorite pieces.
It's one of our favorite tables, and it used to be bigger, and then Rich kept cutting it down, refining it, lacquering it, layers of paint. It was on these really beautiful legs. And then recently we're moving stuff around because we have to find places for Rumble House in our 2-room apartment. And then he painted this beautiful Egon Schiele inspired piece on it, and it's really, really lovely. What's your opening bid for this, Rich Too? $50 for this piece. Opening
All 50.
50.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank
Is
you
it
so much.
574?
574.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the gold and the metallic and the layers of the paint.
Oh yeah. You can see it.
And just the painting itself, the girl is like that stare. He's been really using that stare,
Yeah.
like staring out at the viewer. It's very great.
It made it so difficult to unpin. Really frustrating.
This is a super cool piece from Tiana from last week. Is Tiana here? Oh, hi. I can't see. Everything's dark. What was your opening bid for this one?
I think it was 60,
I-
50, 50.
50? Okay. So 50 for this piece. Really awesome texture and energy in this one. Very cool. So remember, text 403-629-7424 if you'd like to bid
403-629-7424.
any of these pieces. Do we hear any bids?
403-629-7424.
Would it be okay if we put some clothes that we have made?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Do we just bring it up?
Here, yeah, I will.
No, that's okay.
Are you piecing up?
Oh my gosh, cool. And then here, I'll show them and you can tell me like the story. Tell the story, yeah. Okay, there are pieces here. I know, sorry. Okay.
All right.
Just the one on the other pair, it's just missing the button.
Oh, okay. So I'll show this one first.
Whoa.
It's a band t-shirt that I had cut and I like sewed onto the pants.
Oh, so you made these?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are by Cody. So these are Dockers and they are band t-shirts sewn onto the pants.
Those were like within the first 5 pairs that I had ever sewn in my life. So I was like super proud of them and thought it'd be cool just to bring them in.
That's really cool.
All right. So people at home, this is really important. Also too, that everyone is free to bring everything they make, because this is like, it's not just paintings and drawings. It's like, I really love that you brought these in, because I do a lot of fiber artwork too, and I think it's really important to show. So, and also like, this is really cool. I've never seen, like I've seen like jean jackets with stuff on the back and that kind of thing, but this is super cool.
Kind of cool to just do it on the pants.
I love
I've
that.
never seen that either.
Love that.
What's your opening bid?
I would just say like $50.
50?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, $50 opening bid for these wicked one-of-a-kind pieces. So this is the one pair. And
$25 for I don't know this one.
the fox.
Is that for Fox?
Yeah.
I thought she wanted the dancers.
I have these ones as well.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem. Put in. This is going in my bags. Okay. I want to see this.
yeah, those are the ones that are just missing the buttons. And that was also just like a cut up t-shirt kind of put onto it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the right leg was the back of the shirt, and then the
I can fix the button.
oh, that would
It'll be a collab. I got the
Yes.
buttons.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
There you go. If you want to bid on this one, I'll fix the button. Opening 50.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would just do- Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She fixes all my buttons.
Buttons are fun. We have fun with buttons.
But they're so random.
I'll try to match
And then I
this.
was at school and like something popped off that I needed. It was like, I think it was like parent teacher interviews, because we're both teachers as well. And the shirt sweater that I had that was kind of making me look not like a bum, because without the sweater I kind of looked a little like a bum, and then with the sweater I kind of looked a little bit like a grown up, but just barely. And then my button popped off, and I was like, oh, now I look less like a grown up. So I was like, parents are coming in, and the CTS teacher comes by. She's like, do you need me to fix your sweater? I'm like, yeah, please, like save my life here. And she goes and she starts matching buttons. I'm like, no. that
We go
one's-
for contrast.
I want an orange, but if it's not one of the originals, I want something that's going to stand out as broken, you know? So
So people at home were asking what size. So these are
Barth?
30. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You do know Mr. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
he's an amazing man. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I went to Francis.
Oh, did
And Barth, yeah, Chung was my teacher, and I failed art in high school. I wish I had Barth.
Oh, man.
Sorry. I
I
begged for a pass in, and I had to beg for a 52 in art class.
I'm so glad Mr. Barth taught you.
No, Mr. Barth taught my brother and sister, and they
Oh,
loved
okay.
art class. I had to struggle, but I love Mr. Barth because he represented hope.
He's very nice. He's a kid to my friend.
That's really nice. I'm looking for the size for this one. Do you think these are 34s as well?
I think they might be 36.
Yeah, they might. It might be a bit. Sorry.
But they make some nice boyfriend pants.
Yeah.
You know, so if you just tied them up.
Yeah,
on the
they're
rope,
really nice, Doc. Yeah, they're
they
really
can be
nice.
for anybody up to 36.
Exactly.
Right.
And the kids these days, they're wearing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's the tough part with clothes is conceptually, like it's a great sell, but then you have to find the right the pants and that's the right size. But
what? The Hulk's ripping through these ones.
Oh, man.
Is
you
this
want to hang
also?
a pants show?
This is Kyle's.
These are Kyle. Very
Do
nice.
you guys want to
meet
hang
you.
a pants show? Like we'll put them on the wall in a few weeks. Put the whole show up.
Look, the Hulk is ripping through.
Yeah, I think we should sell them.
There's pockets all the way down.
Wow.
What size are those?
I think those would be now probably 34, 36.
Yeah.
I think the original 36, but everything shrinks, right?
Yeah. That is super fun. Opening
Jeans
bid,
sometimes stretch.
95.
$95.
Pants show.
Pants show.
Worldwide
Yeah.
pants.
If you don't pick them up in the auction, we're planning on a pants show on our blue wall.
Is the wall blue?
Yeah.
I thought it was green. I must be really tired.
Well, it's like a green screen, so you could make it blue if you want.
That wall is green for the green scene's sake, but she's 100% right. As the exhibit wall we have up front, we painted sky blue.
Fair. I like that.
I've been saying this for like decades that like because we're both teachers and they paint the schools or what have you. But quite honestly, if you painted any school with like blue walls and a blue ceiling with a green floor, wherever you went, it would feel like summertime all the time.
Oh, definitely.
But they just keep
Yeah.
painting it the same mind-numbing brown, and I don't think schools are what they pretend to be. I think if they really wanted to be like useful, they would go with like park colors.
Yeah, you feel like euphoric.
Totally.
And then they put new lights in the gym, and I was like, wow, those are like, as bright as the sun. Like it really would be like
Give it
summer in
10.
February.
These ones are
$80.
80
Yeah.
$80.
Oh, yeah, they're like shorts and pants.
Oh, zip off.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through this paint again because I spent half an hour looking for this.
So text 403-629-7424 if you have any questions about any of the
7424.
pieces or any bids.
Hold on for a free set of steak knives.
Oh, next. Okay, next. So, just to recap. Foxy is at
Foxy.
25 to Debbie. Can you, will you hold it and I'm gonna write that down.
Debbie, this is a little nightmare holiday for you. There's the is he a fox or a wolf one? Never really knows. And then the cityscape back there. I promised I wouldn't paint any more of those, but I do because I'm a liar. That's the house I grew up in. It's all kinds of and there's some people hidden in the woods. So it's not just a painting of a fox. It's a little holiday.
Holiday.
Did you show this?
Yeah, that one's at $20 to Scott.
Scott's got this, the Dancing Ladies, which for me will always be Midnight in Paris because that's what we're watching when I was painting, and it's kind of nice after 10 years of keeping this place open. We've been painting at home lately, which is pretty nice because you can throw film on. This is a I don't know if this is what rating this is. A lovely lady having a relax in the tub with all kinds of abstract daydreams happening. There's an egg in there. What was I? There's an egg and a pickle.
There's the egg and a pickle and Charlie Brown. And
All kinds of stuff.
this guy's cute. And a goat. The goat's my favorite.
Yeah. So it's funny because we
A
put,
broccoli.
what was I thinking?
What's your opening bid for that one?
$5.
Oh wait, can I also show you? She has vampire holes on her neck, but she doesn't seem bothered. And there's maybe the kraken inside the bathtub, but she's also not bothered.
It is the Kraken, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is about relaxing and not paying attention to your worries. This we got this deck of Betty Page cards, and this is not Betty Page, but I was flipping through some Betty Page cards when I was just tinkering with some watercolors. And this, holy crap, this has a story.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
It's on.
And we could pass stuff around. if
This is a
you-
painting about my floaters. Do you guys have floaters?
No.
Now, sometimes floater can mean a poop. Fact. Here's something kind of scary. I think I've mentioned it a few times. Jess and I are both teachers. Sometimes you go to the bathroom, there's like a turd floating in the toilet, and there's no paper. And you're like, what happened there?
Yikes.
Went in the staff room not long ago. It's like,
Yeah.
how is it there's a turd in the toilet, no toilet paper?
Right.
And these
Why
are
are we
grown.
talking about this?
Well, I said floaters. But,
Segue.
So
What
there's
about this painting?
There's
It's
3
serious.
floaters in this painting.
Yeah.
And this is something I'm working on right now. So I maybe will pass this around.
Creepy crawly.
We've been running the Rumble House for 12 years.
Yep.
I'm coming up. I've probably passed 2,000 paintings myself that I painted and sold to keep the gallery open. So if you guys sell your work, we're happy for you to keep half. I sell my work. I give it all. When we add it up, I've spent in art supplies about as much as a Volkswagen. And I've given away a Camaro and a Mustang. So when I measure it out in cars, like this place cost me a Camaro and a Mustang if I don't count the art supplies. On top of the Camaro, is my mother-in-law online right now? Because she doesn't
Yeah.
like to hear about how much money I've given away.
She's helped us. keep
When
it
we,
open.
yeah, she's probably giving away a garage. She probably has a 2-car garage that went into keeping this place open. So, but sometimes when, like I was saying, last month we made rent and it was fine. 2 months ago we're $1,900 month. We're $1,900 that month short. So on top of all the work we do here, we forked out to make up the difference. But when the rent is due and you're painting to get to this point, sometimes you let pleasing the public slide into your mind. So like there was months ago when I needed rent and I'd paint Converse shoes because I knew that nobody would buy them. And I started noticing Converse bicycles and Volkswagens were like the ticket. When we decided to shut this place down, this is selfish because we're going to take care of ourselves for a while. It's not true. We're actually shutting down to do something completely different. But it occurred to me, I'm never selling another painting again after next December. And as soon as I clued into that, I was like, I don't have to please anybody ever again. This is a painting. This is such a weird. Do you guys know Alox?
Yeah.
So our friend Alox just passed. We lose somebody every 4 months. So 4 times a year, somebody goes out to the farm to run in the wind. And last summer we lost 4 people, plus my grandmother. My mom's not doing well. My aunt's not doing well. And I thought I was seeing a lot of floaters this week, the last few weeks. I keep seeing these black clouds creep. Now, I will spend a lot of time thinking, oh, I'm going blind now. Great. I'm an artist and I'm going blind. And then I sort of realize most times in my life when I'm seeing the floaters, it's somebody in my life has just passed. So this was a painting I made. This guy, and this guy are floaters, and they've been kind of hanging around following me for a bit. And I just painted this today, and then I came home, and that's when I found out that Alox passed. And so now I don't know if the floaters are just coming to say goodbye or, setting me up for some kind of trauma. But this is a painting of my bedroom I grew up in, and that's my captain's bed, and that's my window over here. And I'm just testing out, like painting out what I want for the first time in a long time. So I would like to pass this around. There's no pressure to buy this. I love it, and I'd be happy to keep it. But it is that transition when you just start painting. Well, okay, you guys got pants that you painted on, so I don't have to explain to you. Just doing your own thing, right? But as much as I've really protested and made my way, not pandering to anybody's expectations, I feel a new level of I don't give a shit kicking in, and that was my painting of my floaters.
So how much is it?
How much is the floaters?
Yeah.
$10.
Well, I mean,
But I'm sure they'll keep you safe.
well, yeah. Yeah, I'll do $15.
I like that. That's even more than the 10.
Thank you.
Very generous.
Somebody will miss me. Well, see.
You want to try some of the blacklight stuff and see what happens?
Whoa. Who painted the shark?
Oh my god. So many things happen tonight. I'm dismantling all the furniture. And this was my son's transmogrifier and time machine. You can see there's some green pieces of wood leaning against the wall. So it was a box, and it was green screen. And I just started taking it. Jess hates it when we're supposed to be setting up a Rumble and I start dismantling stuff. But I couldn't take the transmogrifier apart when he's here, so he comes on the weekends, and I took this apart, and he'll never notice. But on the back actually is some of his magic, and on the front,
Oh, it's glow in the dark too.
of course it is. Yeah, it's a family trait. But I painted this well, Scott, you were with me, right?
Yeah.
Like 5 times tonight. Like I painted a thing, and I tore it out, and I
Oh,
painted
I
a
like
thing,
that
and I
you
tore it
can
out.
see its skeleton.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
our next project's called the Isle of Rue. Every Wednesday, starting
January.
in next January, we're going to do a 2-hour broadcast where we find a person, place, or thing that's deserving of attention, and we're going to make them an original piece of artwork and send it to them as a surprise. And it'll be kind of like Bob Ross with art lessons. It'll be a little bit like the Muppets with puppets and singing, and a little bit like Mr. Dress Up, where we're just kind of visiting with you and keeping each other company. But that's what we're doing after Rumble House. We're broadcasting out of the home studio, and it'll be just a ridiculous thing where we send people free artwork. And then what'll happen is they'll get a QR code where they can watch the episode, and they can also get back to us. So that started a couple of years ago. When have you guys ever heard of Scraper Bikes? As a Scraper Bike team is one of the things that I keep pointing at the Gorilla House sign. There's a sign on the wall from Gorilla House. Part of what inspired me to open Gorilla House was this club called Scraper Bikes. It was in not Compton, Oakland, California. This one young man, he was in his early 20s. They would rip apart these 3-speeds and make these crazy, like, if I say flare, it doesn't sound very tough, and if I say pimped, it feels a little bit like sexist. So, but they would like
Fancy up their bikes.
And go on these bike tours. And to be part of the Scraper Bike team, you had to have a C average, and you had to be attending school. So it was kind of an outreach. It was growing into quite a huge outreach program. But just because I was over COVID thinking, I wonder if that guy from Scraper Bikes is still around. I looked him up. It was really easy to find on Instagram, and I sent him a painting of himself on one of his bikes, and he just lost his mind. So that's essentially what we're doing after the Rumble House. Is next December we shut down, and then we're doing this stupid broadcast. If nobody watches, that's fine. But it's called the Isle of Rue. So I started building. It's still wet. I started building a whole lot of propaganda for the Isle of Rue, and if the networks snap it up, maybe this will be worth something one day. But otherwise, you got a pretty badass. I pride myself on most of my artwork you could knock somebody out with. So if there's ever a home intruder, please pull my artwork down from the wall and beat the intruder to death with it.
Also, we could varnish it. It could be a table too.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
if you'd like to know how to draw a freehand oval, they're easier and harder than you think. Let's try some of the other pieces on blacklight. Is this one blacklight reactive? Where's the camera?
There.
Not as much, hey?
Just a tea.
Pretty as hell. But
Yes.
this one, I'm sure, is blacklight reactive. Also, can somebody grab Darcy's work? Because Darcy's been going home lately early. and he hasn't had his work in the auction in a while.
Can you show Echoes and Alvin?
Yep. I don't really have the black light set up in a very prime spot for the camera. Isn't that pretty? I'm noticing that I'm pretty for black light myself.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's on its way to Illinois. Yeah.
Isn't that fun? Richard from Illinois buys a lot of our artwork. He put up an art show for me in Illinois, and we flew out there over Christmas to go see the closing of the show. Scott May, what size are they? What size are what? About an arm's length?
Yeah.
About the size of a baby's arm?
Yeah, that's 10 by.
Bigger than a baby's arm?
Show my
Great.
tractor. Show my tractor.
Your what?
My tractor.
Hey, Jessica.
Or just, yeah. Or whatever.
We're doing a broadcast here. Yeah. Don't just sit there.
Robot face.
Yeah, robot face is up. Da da da. How can you live without this? Hey, come on now.
I can't.
Opening bid.
Oh, look at my shirt.
Look at your shirt.
Look
Look at my shirt.
at your pants.
Look at my pants. All cars should have black light headlights. Then I would never get hit.
Is this black light?
It is not.
It kind of looks pretty though.
I'm going back to the regular
This
light.
guy, Alex. Hold on, I wanted to show Echoes.
One more time. Da, da, da.
Here, and these are both by Echo, and they go very nice together.
Oh,
$30 each.
I just love how bright that one green is. That's got nothing to do with me. I bought that at the store. I bought this vivid, bright green, black light. I think I'll put this over Felix's bed.
Oh, here, before you turn that on, is this? Oh, look at this. So the whole Pikachu is wired, and the eyeballs are on a separate wire. This is $107. There are 10 different settings
Well, I was
for
going to
the.
tell you, I don't know where the phone is.
I think it's in my pocket.
Oh, that would explain why I couldn't find it.
No, it's here. Flashing Pikachu. This is by Kelly, and the opening is $107. It's all wired up,
All wired up and ready to go.
ready to go. There you go.
That's a great noise, that thing. Also, we thought we sold this week, but it was a different piece we sold. Okay, well, let's just see.
Oh.
The zip pants.
Opening 80. Oh my
Opening
gosh,
80.
Zach's on the road now. He's joining us from the road in Vancouver.
I just groped these pants without even really thinking about how that
But
would
there's a
look.
whole world.
I wonder how often that happens when you're wearing these pants. People are like, oh, let me touch the artwork.
Yeah, where have you been?
Not as often as, yeah. Well, we do run the Rumble House. And
Where are you from?
Point on the map. Oh no.
okay.
Hey,
and then this.
Michelle's there. Nice to see you, Michelle.
Michelle, did you see these pants? Ba-ba! Is it Michelle? I need to get my motorcycle out of your garage. I'm sorry. I have not been thinking about that. I got 99 problems, but an Enfield Bullet isn't one.
Eyes on the road. No.
I did. What? You got rid of my motorcycle? Okay.
No. I'm trying to think of
Opening bid $10.
on what? On the motorcycle? No.
What are you bidding $10 on?
On the motorcycle.
On the motorcycle.
No. That motorcycle cost me so much.
motorbike.
there I was going through a divorce.
She said, "Don't worry, your bike is
Everybody thought Jess and I were dating, and we were not. Not even close.
Not even."
And then she bought me a motorcycle, which was fine because it made perfect sense in context. But to everybody else, like, you sure you're not dating Jessica? I'm like, no. Like, where'd you get the motorcycle? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
Not Jessica.
Because when you're going through divorce, you have to work out like how much extra money you have. Scott, I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
And I didn't have any extra money. I was kind of dying. And then while I was starving to death, Jess buys me a motorcycle. I was like, that was sketchy.
I'm that
There's a
awkward.
perfectly rational reason. Is it okay that I'm tossing it? There's something about jeans that feels like they should flow through the air, but then it goes for paintings and you
They're supposed to be
Used.
worn,
And
right?
yeah.
My problem is I used to work at Thrifties. You know it as Blue Note. And I'm not going to get into that right now, but come by on the weekend. I'll tell you all my Thrifties stories.
This is by Aunt Christine.
I have a long history of people ripping off my ideas. Let me tell you how I got fired from Thrifties.
Oh no.
Have I told you?
I don't know.
So the district manager came in. She wanted to interview each of the employees. And one of the questions on the interview is, at the time, Gap was the #1 seller in Canada. Thrifties was #2. And the question they posed to me was, what can we do to make Thrifties into #1? And I said straight up, Thrifties will never be #1. You're lucky to be #2. People go buy their stuff at the Gap, and on the way home, they spend whatever change they have left at Thrifties, and that's how come you're #2. They fired me so hard for saying that. And 8 months later, they changed it from Thrifties to Blue Notes.
There we go.
Just saying. Because they took all of that information back to head office. Head office said, get rid of that guy.
Mhm.
And the other thing head office said was, we need to rebrand. I have a number of those stories.
Where? This one is opening at 30.
Do you remember that time that I was leaving school to go to the dentist? But there was something sketchy where I didn't have a sub, but I had to go to the dentist. Oh, no. I had a dental appointment on a PD day. We're not really allowed to take PD days off. But I had a dental appointment because it had to be on that day because that's when my insurance was running out, kind of thing. And the worst part about this, we're doing an online broadcast. I think my principal was on, Jess's principal was on. I was taking time off on the professional development day that I wasn't supposed to take off to go to the dentist, but I had a dentist appointment. And the worst part was the actual time of the appointment was 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah, and everybody kept telling the 2:30 joke.
Damien bid $30 on Alvin's P.
Which one's that?
The one you just held up.
Which one did I hold?
Right there.
There's so many. Bam! Is that our new friend?
Damien? No, he was
Did I give
while
him
we were visiting.
Did I give him a wood chip?
No, I think he was asking about the size of the pants.
Oh,
But Damien was the one he came down and picked
that
up
makes
his pieces.
so much sense. No, it makes perfect sense. Somebody online said, "What size are they?" And I'm like, "It's about the size of my arm. Like it's about this big." But they were asking about the pants.
This is a resin magnet. It is $12 opening bid by Kelly.
Also pretty badass. And also, if you had a home break-in and you like ninja starred that alien
At their eyes, yeah.
at somebody, I can see this being really like vicious. Like,
Would you like
Scott, are
to-
you staying with us or are you picking up?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Both. A yellow,
I should go
an
look.
orange, and red
Are you good for a second?
Isle of Rue test print. There are very few of these. And I'm moving on to my next print. So what I do with the prints is I make a few shirts and then I destroy the screens because I'm crazy that way. The way that I make my screens, actually, I make them so I could probably make about 600 prints, but I usually stop at about 25. Is that about right? No, maybe I do about 50 in total of the t-shirts. But for every arrangement of colors that I do, I like to make one paper print. And I usually make about 5 paper prints and destroy the other 4. So this is one of one for orange, yellow, red, Isle of Rue. And the reason it's available is I wanted the frame I had it in. This is Lane Shorty. I think this was purchased for around $300. Lane's moved on to a different province. I think he's killing it in Toronto. Maybe I'm wrong about that. This is a piece Jess and I bought, and we're starting to deplete our own collection because as much as we love art, we're moving out of the Rumble House back into a 2-bedroom apartment. And I hate to say it, I'm one bicycle heavy. So not only are we giving up most of our furniture and we'll keep the art supplies, right?
Yeah.
But we're giving a bunch of desks away and a bunch of shelves and tables and things.
This one is by Scott, and it is a mixed media piece and is called In the Field of Opportunity. It's Plowing Time Again, inspired by Neil Young. Opening is $35. Mixed media, framed. Cool, eh?
Yeah. Are these found pieces or did you cut them out?
I got
Hey, Rich, look at this.
also wood.
Ring.
Yeah.
Did you want to trade that for my actual motorcycle?
Cut it out, nice.
Yeah.
Have you seen my motorcycle?
Not just
Yes. Yes.
It's so pretty that it's embarrassing.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's like tough guys get off their motorcycles, they walk over and they go, "That's a really pretty bike."
Nice goggles.
Yeah,
you
so it's
can
all
sell it
hand
or whatever you think.
cut pieces. Very
Oh,
cool.
nice. You got a pretty bike.
Alex K. What's K stand for? Which K are you? Which Alex is that?
Alex, from here.
Is
We
he
may end
here?
up taking it
Yeah.
up on one of the desks.
Yeah, Alex, come talk to me
Yeah.
and we'll figure out some furniture for you. Actually, I've got a couple of really special art easels that got some history as well. So it's I've been taking apart my life here, like pretty attached to some of the stuff. So it's more like we're looking for homes for the desks that are good homes rather than we're giving it all away.
This is by Jeff. How are you doing there, Rich Taylor?
I'm doing okay. Jeff Watt,
2013.
what's he up to?
What? What is Watt up to? What?
Deaf like my Jeff like myself is deaf.
Yeah.
And so when we ran the Gorilla House, a lot of people had like nicknames for short. And I hate to say it, I think we called him Deaf Jeff.
I think he needs that.
But I'm Deaf Rich, so I can kind of get away with it. I did want to show you my roller skates before you left.
You have them here.
We all
Yes.
we have a family set here.
I'm trying to think.
But
of
mine
the
are pretty
songs.
badass because I painted them.
Yes.
Jess's are just beautiful because they're,
I love that.
yeah.
Do you know Libby Skates? It's her Instagram handle.
Oh,
Oh, look it up.
no.
She's an instructor. She's painted her skates like all across them. Pretty sure they've got like a lion and
I did
Very
mine
cool.
at a time where Obama was president, and I painted American, kind of like that California American flag on my skates. And then Obama left, and I felt like, am I wearing American?
Merca.
They were my Obama skates. They were actually also my Evil Knievel skates.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
you didn't want them to be Donald Trump skates. Is that what it is?
Oh, like gold ones?
Cool.
Well, because you said
Yeah,
they
exactly.
were American.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say I have the same love for Trump that I have for Obama.
This is by Rich Teru.
This was an art history painting that I adapted, yeah?
Yeah. This is by Patty. She's a mother goddess. Starting at $20, there's a really beautiful mythology written on the back that if you buy this piece, you will get the mythology.
And some good luck. Where is the phone?
Now, oh, there.
Let's just check if there's any dings that we missed. Hey, and thanks for sticking with us. Art sales have been a little slow this spring. They'll bounce back in the summer, and I think they're going to be nuts right before we close down.
Did you show this one again?
I didn't show a lot of those. I didn't show any of the little ones either.
Oh, here, show this. And then,
Oh, look at this.
oh, look at that.
So I have the privilege of working with some junior high kids and high school kids And there's an art curriculum in Alberta, and one of the topics that's pretty hard to get kids to get to is showing movement. So I'm often trying to get the kids. Oh, you cannot see this online,
I know.
but it's a series of movements that goes from a lion to a man to a bird. So if you're here, maybe I'll pass it around and you can peek. If you're at home, you'll just have to guess whether it's a good piece. And was there another?
Hold on.
This one I showed. Let's get my floaters.
Oh, guess what? Leanne bid 5 on the bathtub.
Martini break.
This one I did not put on the Instagram. I think it's perfectly family friendly, but I didn't want it misconstrued. And the other one I did not show on the Instagram this week was this one. Based off of Egon Schiele painting. And it's one of my all-time favorite tables, really. And so what happens is the tables gets a natural wear and tear. And then when what happens also with the tables is sometimes they like wear out where you screw them into the table and you move them a little bit and that wears out. And it's almost like there's not enough left on the back here to make another table out of it. Although there's plenty enough here if you want to make another table. You can see the work lens where I wanted the table to be square. But this was one of my tables. It was my bedside table for years. And then as we started to shut down the gallery, I'm starting to take apart my home furniture as well because we just have to make some choices. So this is a Rich Theroux version of an Egon Schiele. Do you say Schiele or Schiele?
I say Sheila.
Okay. And it's golden and reflective and lots of stuff. And it's just a really great piece of wood. And again, it's amongst my body of work that if somebody broke into your house, bam, knock them out with your painting.
This one is by Ali. It is a beautiful knife with wood grain. It's polymer clay pendant. Opening is $20. There. Polymer clay, you can see the wood grain. It is very lovely. Opening $20.
I think you could use this in
Yeah.
another break-in situation.
What?
And you could get it on an airplane.
Yeah.
I might never get on an airplane after making that comment, but
Oh, what's your bid for the Egon Schiele?
who's asking?
Zach.
Zach Abbott? Zach, you stinker. I give it to you because I love you so much. How about I hold on to it till you come by and we'll talk about it when you get here. Unless I get like a wicked. Because I know you come. Are you coming in a truck or what do you drive?
I've got an SUV.
Okay, so you're bringing it back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's make some other. Don't overspend right now, Zach, and we'll talk.
Okay.
I'll take all your money in July.
Okay.
Thanks for the t-shirts, by the way.
Oh, you got them. Good. Yay.
Yeah. Where did you get the American Apparel t-shirts?
I got them in like a bulk buy, like a weird. I'll take it all.
You mean like, hey, buddy? Psh,
Yeah,
wanna buy an ice cream cone? Like that?
I was just buying a heater, and then the lady said, "Oh, this is my roommate's stuff," and I said, "I'll take it."
You were buying a heater?
Yeah. I know. That's why you mentioned home invasion, so I thought I'd get that. I'm pretty ghetto here in Van.
Yeah. Get out by the garbage dip and practice your shots, taking out them there rats and things.
Yeah, Rich,
I can't find them. Are you coming back?
are you coming?
Probably come back.
Come back next Wednesday. We'll have a roller skate parade during the Rumble.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring my skates out.
Because I think that's awesome. Okay.
Should we build a jump?
It's got to be.
Oh, I do jumps.
Yeah, there we go.
You get your wrist card.
Yeah, I'll get my wrist
Yeah.
It was
really nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come up.
Haley.
Yeah.
And then your name?
Jessica.
Was it Jessica?
Rich.
Nice to meet you. Welcome home.
Yeah.
You guys remind me of
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm just reading my.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So this is a painting of Kate Bush. If you like Kate Bush, you should have this painting. This is a painting of a tree and some magic around it. I feel like we are decreasing in energies. This is a picture of a tree as well. There's glitter. This is by Susan. Text 403-629-7424 if you'd like to bid on this tree. Or anything. Rich too. Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah. If you have any bids, something you like, please contact us. Zach, it's really nice having you with us during the live feed.
Thank you. I love being here. I wish I was there.
Yeah. Well, you are here.
Thanks.
Kelly, it's nice to having you on the live feed during the auction as well.
Thank you. Is there a song in your head?
Do you want to sing 3 is the magic number? How much for the tree? The shiny tree.
$20.
The tree, the shiny tree is $20. Was there 2 most pieces? Yes, there's 2 most pieces.
Yeah. There's a circle one
Oh, this is the best piece.
and a square one. Damien, did I take your bid on the wrong one?
Ooh. Is that a most?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh.
We literally have the most pieces.
Oh, I challenge you.
He's gonna hang a show here next week.
Oh my
We'll
God.
show you the pieces.
I'm coming out. I just got the time capsule. How is he? He's obviously improving.
He's
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
locked in.
Ooh, locked in. There's that.
Alvin. Is Alvin here? He's locked in. I don't think Alvin's here anymore.
But you sound so happy when you say that.
No, because the kids, they're like, Mysterio, I'm locking in. I'm like, I hope you are. For the sake of all our souls,
Bet.
I hope you are.
Yeah.
$20 for the tree.
Leanne?
Oh yeah.
Leanne, that is so nice.
She's got an office to decorate.
Do you have most Insta?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. I don't think I can put that song on.
Why?
It's not good. I don't know what very good.
Okay. You do karaoke.
No. What else were we listening to?
I'm just a bill from Capitol Hill. Jack, are you old enough to know Schoolhouse Rock?
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. Do you like Tom Waits?
Big time. Going out.
I was listening to Tom Waits on the weekend. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, maybe.
Seems like a long time ago, but it was yesterday.
No, 2 days ago.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you do this. This happened to me for the first time. I was walking through the Calgary Stampede and I heard the voice of a friend of mine who had been a drummer in high school. So I hadn't heard him in 10 years. But there was a drummer playing with the Calgary Stampede band, and I thought he'd retired from drumming, but he was I'm like, I know that voice. And by voice I mean like I recognize the way he touched the skins. And so so there's 2 points of the story, and the first part was more of a metaphysical voice. I was listening to Tom Waits, and then there's a trumpet solo in the end, and I was like, oh, I know this. I know this voice. So I looked it up thinking, does Tom Waits play trumpet? Because that would explain why I would hear Tom Waits through this song. But it so happened that it wasn't Tom Waits playing the trumpet. It was Jack
Sheldon.
Sheldon. And so I was like, who's this Jack Sheldon? And so I did a search of him, and the first thing that I heard actually was his voice, him singing. And I was like, oh man, I know this voice. Where do I know this voice from? Jack Sheldon did all the
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock, and he did the Schoolhouse, and he also had like a trio, a jazz trio. So like in the same way that Vince Giraldi was a legit jazz musician, we all knew him from Charlie Brown. Jack Sheldon and this guy named Bob Doro were both, they had their own jazz bands. I think they're both trios, but there's a lifetime recording of these guys that you totally know from Schoolhouse Rock. So Bob Doro sang Three's Magic Number, and Jack Sheldon sang A Bill from Capitol Hill. And a lot of those songs were written by Bob Doro, but I've just been diving into it. So there's a couple things. There's Bob Doro's music, Jack Sheldon's music, Bob Doro and Jack Sheldon's Schoolhouse Rock, and then there's this other random 90s compilation of 90s bands that recorded Schoolhouse Rock covers. So like it's like Blind Melon singing Three's a Magic Number, but
No.
there's so much kitsch happening there that it's just too much to pass up. But we've been like immersed in Schoolhouse Rock for a couple of days.
Imagine Tom Waits singing Schoolhouse Rock. Well, we'd all be buggered up.
It would be so good. But to be fair, the 90s cover of the Schoolhouse Rock,
It's good.
it holds up. It really holds up.
The lyrics to the bill.
I'm writing it down.
Awesome. Damien has both of the most pieces.
He's got both of the most.
Both of the most.
Damien, I'm coming for you to pay double for those. I got a nice most
For
collection.
a long time, no one was named Damien. There's a whole gap of people that were afraid of Satan that didn't use that name.
Oh.
Right?
Here. This one's a really cool one too, but we can put it in the show as well.
Oh, come on. He's so good.
Okay.
This is a collaboration, I think, right?
He has some collaborations with Tanner in the show.
Yeah. Is there not some Tanner in this?
I don't think so.
I'm
In the
feeling
next, like
Gotta
here,
be-
maybe kind of like a
that bird.
Yeah, I'm
Feels
feeling
that bird energy.
Tanner had the nicest piece up on it's a bit of a wall mural, really, on Bow Trail, and it was just sweet. And then they turned it into this big gray glob, and then
As they do.
where the big gray glob was, somebody wrote on that. But
they went, yes, better. Gray is better. Okay, I think we're calling it.
That's it.
Are we
I
calling
like
it?
it.
I don't know what to sing for you. Now I should
yeah.
sing for you as a match. I don't know.
Sing that. La 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 la.
That's nice. I think
Sing.
you can just sing.
Sing me something Ernie would sing. How about go back there one day? I'd like to go back there one day.
Okay.
I have weird hair.
Me too.
Not sure what's happening tonight.
Woo! You and me both, baby.
I look like Andy Warhol.
Factory girl.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know about that. Put it up. I like it up. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Here you go, Rich Terror. This looks familiar, vaguely familiar, almost unreal yet. It's too soon to feel yet, close to my soul, and yet so far away. I'm going to go back there someday. Sunrises, night falls, sometimes the sky calls. Is that a song there? And do I belong there? I've never been there, but I know the way. I'm going to go back there someday. Come and go with me. It's more fun to share. We'll both be completely at home in midair. We're flying, not walking on featherless wings. We can hold on to love, it like invisible strings. There's not a word yet for old friends who've just met, part heaven, part space, or have I found my place? You can just visit, but I plan to stay. I'm going to go back there someday.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for coming tonight, guys.
We love you. We're going home, so if you don't go home soon, we gotta lock you in.
Thank you, everybody. See you guys later. We're gonna
It's closing time.
figure out all the sales this weekend.
You don't have to go home, but you can stay.